What's up, Internet? Jason English with Big J's Extreme Fitness. Today is the 1st of November, 2011. Welcome to No Shave November, guys and gals, depending on if you do that or not. I think it's a cool holiday. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to participate too heavily in it this year as I did last year because of the company that I'm working for. I don't think they look good at Santa Claus beard like I had. Today's topic is carbohydrates. How many do I need? It's a very sensitive subject, and I'll hit back on that here in a second after I pause. But before I pause, I want to give a shout out and tell you guys to go look at the channel RAMUL, Ramul or Ramul or however you say your name. I apologize if I'm not saying it properly, but the dude can beat the skins. He's a great drummer. Now, obviously, there's better guys out there, just like there's better bodybuilders, better fitness guys and gals, better everything. But this guy is great. Go watch him. I like one of his Foo Fighter videos. Ramo, good job. Thanks for subscribing to me. I'm stuttering. Anyway, let me get back to you on the carb. 3:30 in the morning on post. And that's an example of a great late night snack. It's like I say, 3:30 in the morning. There's a half a cup of rice, and there's 6 cutlets in there to equal about 7 or 8 ounces of chicken breast, or like I say, the cutlets. And that's a perfect example of eating late at night while you're working healthy. Take it to your job, fix it before you leave, put it in a cooler, put it in Ziploc baggies, put ice on it. But for goodness sakes, folks, if you're trying to look good, you got to put a little effort in it. Fix your food before you leave. Take it with you. The later it gets, the better music is. Who remembers this song? Is that Davy Lee Roth or is it Sammy Hagar? You tell me. Good stuff. What'd I say? 5 o'clock in the morning, the songs just keep on getting better. Who remembers Guns N' Roses? Yes, please. As much as I hate to do this, I can't record my workout. And I've actually already just worked out. I did legs. I did chest yesterday. Now I'm taking the week off. And when I say I'm taking it off, I'm still working out, but really high repetitions, 20 to 30 repetitions per exercise. I'm doing 2 exercises per body part. And this is just a maintenance phase. I'm really tired. I've been working 12 to 16 hours at night and not getting a lot of rest during the day. So I didn't want my body to regress, so I'm still working out. Listen, Metallica in the background. Who loves Metallica? Yes, please. As far as my workout partner, that's why I didn't get a video in. My workout partner Chuck, he's in Nicaragua right now, and a lot of you guys have asked me where's Scott and where's Sid. I don't know. They hadn't been here in 3 or 4 months, and I don't expect to see him back. So best wishes to you guys. Anyway, there's a video for today. I'll have some stuff about my carbohydrates in the next section, and I'll catch you guys later. Now, the trick behind anything, and by the way, it's the 2nd of November now. I had to wait a day to do the rest of this video, but the secret behind a carbohydrate success is where you're at. If your body fat is high, if your body fat is low, if you're very muscular, if you're lean, if you're not that muscular, it's a very sensitive subject like I mentioned before. Now, if you're in a good situation to where your body fat's 12% or less, if you've carried plenty of muscle, if you train hardcore, if you're trying to gain, maintain, or lose, here is your story. Here's your success. Here's your formula. If you weigh 100 pounds, to build good muscle, clean muscle, you need good, clean carbohydrates. Of course, you can't eat pizza and hamburger buns and pasta with Alfredo sauce. You've got to get the clean carbs, like the brown rice and the red and the white and the yellow and the sweet potato and the oatmeal and grits and whatnot. If you weigh 100 pounds, you need 100 more grams of your pound of body weight. So you would need 200 grams of carbohydrates spread out throughout the day. Now, don't stop your carbs at night. Eat them all the way through if you're trying to gain mass and you're trying to build muscle. Pause. This is the first unpause because I did 2 pauses. Now, back to the 100 grams over your pounds of body weight. I'm not saying you need to double your carbohydrates. Let's say if you weigh 100 pounds and you need 100 more, so you need 200. If you weigh 200 pounds, you don't need 400 grams of carbs. You just need 300 grams of carbs. So 100 grams over your body weight for gaining. So there's the first unpause. Okay, there's one more flaw in this carb story. If you're having a lot of the carbs, you can divide it up into the 6 meals that you're supposed to be eating per day evenly. If you're having a little under that, you can go ahead and stop carbs on your last meal. And if you're cutting them in half, I would say divide all your carbs in the first 3 meals, because the less you have in the afternoon, the more body fat you're going to burn. Of course, the less energy you're going to have, but that's the nature of the beast. So there's an explanation of that. Unpause. I don't like to drive through a red light like I just did with the camera held up like this and the police see me and say, he's not paying attention. So if you're trying to lose calories, but if you're trying to lose body fat and you're trying to maintain your muscle and you're lean, again, this is a very tricky subject, guys, so don't get mad at me when I tell you all this. These are my successful stories here. If you're trying to lose fat and trying to maintain the muscle and you're 10% or less or 12% or less, I would say 1 gram per pound of body weight. So if you weigh 100 pounds, you need 100 grams. Now, if you're trying to get really crazy and cut, and you know you're going to lose muscle when you drop all these carbohydrates because they are fuel, then I would say cut it in half. So if you weigh 100 pounds, then all you need is about 50 grams. So there's the secret to carbohydrates. Now, you can throw those simple carbs in there in the morning time, but don't have a bunch of them throughout the day. I would say bananas and oatmeal for breakfast and brown rice and potatoes all throughout the day. That's your secret, guys. I know you're going to have a billion questions, and ask away. I don't mind. But that's my secret. That's your secret. Try to use it. Make sure that you fall into that area of being lean, building muscle, trying to cut body fat, because if you're really, really heavy, and there's guys out there that watch this channel, and I really feel you, because I was 320 something pounds, way overweight after my accident, and my body fat was 20% plus. So make sure that you follow this only if you're in a really lean state, 12% or less. And I'll make a completely different video for the guys that are obese and gals that are trying to cut those extra calories and get into that bikini for the summertime, because now's the time to start. And that's about it. Remember, guys, intensity rules, train hardcore, and we'll see you next video.